Your 30s are often called the defining decade. But here's the truth no one tells you. The financial decisions you make now can either set you up for a lifetime of wealth or leave you struggling to catch up for decades. Scary, right? But don't worry, you're not alone. Today, we're diving into the 10 financial mistakes you absolutely must avoid in your 30s. And let me tell you, some of these might surprise you. And hey, if you're thinking, I've got time to figure this out, let me ask you this. When's the last time you checked your bank balance and felt truly secure? Let's fix that, starting now. The first mistake is one that sneaks up on so many people. Mistake number 1, living beyond your means. In your 30s, it's easy to fall into the trap of lifestyle inflation. You get a promotion, and suddenly you're upgrading everything, your car, your apartment, your wardrobe. But here's the thing. Every dollar you spend trying to look rich is a dollar you're not using to actually become rich. Ask yourself this. Do you really need a $6 latte every morning, or could that money grow into something bigger? Speaking of bigger, let's talk about something that can grow or drown you. Debt is like quicksand, especially high-interest credit card debt. The average American carries over $5,000 in credit card debt, and the interest rates? Often above 20%. If you're only making minimum payments, you're essentially throwing money into a black hole. Want to know a secret? Paying off high-interest debt is like getting a guaranteed return on your money. Imagine saving hundreds, even thousands in interest just by tackling this now. Now, I know what you're thinking, but what about building my credit score? Don't worry, we'll get to that. Mistake number 3, not investing early. Here's a sobering fact. Every year you delay investing, you're leaving tens of thousands of dollars on the table, thanks to compound interest. Let's break it down. If you invest just $200 a month starting at 30, you could have $500,000 by retirement. Start at 40? You'll barely hit $250,000. Time is your most powerful ally, and the sooner you start, the more it works in your favor. But what if you don't even know where to start? We'll tackle that next. Here's mistake number 4, not having an emergency fund. Life happens. Cars break down, medical bills pop up, or worst case, you lose your job. Without an emergency fund, you're forced to rely on credit cards or loans, digging yourself deeper into debt. A good rule of thumb? Save 3 to 6 months of living expenses. And no, your credit card is not an emergency fund, unless you want to call your bank a financial safety net. And trust me, they're not. Mistake 5, neglecting your retirement accounts. It's easy to think retirement, that's decades away. But here's the reality. The earlier you start, the less you have to save. Employer 401ks, IRAs, these aren't just options, they're opportunities. And if your employer offers a match, that's free money. Are you really going to leave free money on the table? But what if you're already saving for retirement? There's another trap to avoid. Mistake 6, not diversifying your investments. Ever heard the phrase, don't put all your eggs in one basket? It's true in investing. Pouring all your money into one stock or sector is risky. A diversified portfolio spreads your risk and increases your chances of steady growth. And no, diversification isn't just a fancy word, it's the backbone of smart investing. Because let's face it, betting everything on a single hot stock is just gambling in disguise. Mistake 7, skipping financial education. The world of finance can feel overwhelming, but ignorance is expensive. Take the time to learn about budgeting, investing, and taxes. Read books, watch videos, listen to podcasts. You're already here, which is a great start. The more you know, the better decisions you'll make. And remember, no one will care about your money as much as you do. Now let's talk about something people often overlook, but shouldn't. Mistake 8, overlooking insurance. No one likes paying for it, but not having insurance can be catastrophic. Health insurance, life insurance, even renter's insurance. These aren't just bills, they're shields against financial ruin. Think of it this way. Insurance is the parachute you hope you'll never need, but you'll be grateful for if you do. And speaking of gratitude, there's one more mistake that could cost you your peace of mind. Mistake 9, failing to plan for major life events. Marriage, buying a home, having kids, These are huge milestones, and they come with huge price tags. Start planning early. Budget for these events and avoid the stress of last-minute scrambling. Remember, failing to plan is planning to fail. And finally, let's discuss the mistake that could derail everything. Mistake 10. Not setting financial goals. If you don't know where you're going, how will you get there? Define your goals. Short-term, like saving for a trip, medium-term, like buying a car, and long-term, like retirement. Write them down, break them into actionable steps, and track your progress. Goals give you purpose, and purpose keeps you on track. Your 30s are a critical time to build the foundation for your financial future. Avoiding these mistakes isn't just about money, it's about freedom, security, and peace of mind. So, what will you do differently starting today? Leave a comment with the mistake you're going to tackle first. And if you found this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more actionable financial tips. Remember, the decisions you make today shape the life you live tomorrow. Start building your future now.